Good morning everyone, this is Neha and today onwards we are going to practice Dhanurasana for next 3 days. If you have been finding any challenges during your practice towards Dhanurasana, let us practice together and you'll figure out so many small alignments and techniques through which you can get your practice better. Dhanurasana is an amazing posture which will help you a lot. It works on your shoulder mobility, your spine and your whole body will get stretched nicely, and also it will help you to strengthen overall. It also works on your internal organs like liver, pancreas, etc. So let us see how to make this posture easy, and you can add this in your regular routine. And before we start, you can subscribe my channel and click a bell icon right next to it. Also, you can follow me on Instagram with the ID of Yoga for Cure. Let's get started. When you see the whole posture, right, so basically how this posture looks like, you're stretching your shoulders completely, your back is in a very deep stretch, your thighs muscles get stretched. So basically you're balancing your whole body on your stomach. Okay, so let us try to understand one alignment and start working on it. Before anything, I want you to sit and learn how to practice Vajrasana, because in Vajrasana initially if you are not used to it, when you sit in Vajrasana you can feel a good stretch in your thighs. Okay, if you are very comfortable in Vajrasana and you don't really feel a lot of stretch, then you can move one step ahead, that's called Virasana, where you keep your both the heels apart and you try to sit on the floor. Here surely you will feel a bit of stretch in your thighs. If you are regular, you've been practicing, then it's good. Your thighs have like good stretches, then you can move ahead. If not, sit here for like about 10 to 15 seconds before you start. This will help you to cover up your lower body for the practice. Okay. Now moving forward, your shoulder mobility. So we are not talking about shoulder strength here, we are talking about shoulder mobility. Strength is something which you need to work when you go down and come up. Mobility is something where you can move your shoulder very comfortably. Okay. So let us start with this first. When you inhale, try to have a mindful practice. Your focus should be on the shoulder here now. Inhale, push your hand up, 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 down. Okay, once again, up, 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 down. Keep your spine straight. Now the other side. Inhale, your entire focus should be on your shoulder joint. Now 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down. Once again, both the hands. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to drop your chin down, you're going to open up your chest, you're going to push your both the shoulders back, back, back. Hold. You can feel that your your upper body is trying to stop your shoulder, because this is not a natural move, right, where you can push your elbows completely back. People can, maybe few people can do it, but mostly this is not the case. So try to push your shoulders back as far as you're comfortable. Gonna hold 3, keep a long breath in, long breath out, 2 and 1. Now from here we're going to take both the hands back. Okay, open up your chest. So try to push your shoulders open and elbows up, up, up. You can feel the tightness in your complete shoulders now. Just hold on for a few breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly release. So you should be careful here when you are trying to push your shoulders back. You will have your own capacity. You are an individual. You have certain flexibility in your shoulder. You figure out what is that. If this is the maximum stretch you can feel right now, just stay here. Don't think too much. Don't try to force yourself, because you need to get there eventually. So if this is your, when you are here regularly, randomly you are dropping your hand down, you don't feel much. The moment you extend your elbow, you're going to extend your hands, you open up your chest, here you will feel certain stretches, and then you keep moving ahead, ahead, ahead. So try to figure out what is your capacity in terms of your shoulder, then you take it forward. Okay. So this was more about your shoulder. Before you actually practice this, make sure you are done with your shoulder warm up rotation, at least 4 to 5 times Surya Namaskara, so that this practice will actually become easier. Moving forward, Keep your both the knee apart from each other and place your palm down. This is the basic posture for any of the asana which is related to spine, okay, cat and cow. One arm distance between both the palm, one arm and one palm, where your wrist and shoulder is one straight line, fingers are open, keep your fingers slightly bent. Now, take your focus on your lower back. So, the more you take your lower back in, your chest opens up, look up. Stretch your neck up. Now, exhale, tuck your tummy in. So, take your tummy in and then round your shoulder. Try to push the floor away from you. Inhale goes up. Exhale down and shoulders are rounded. Keep your focus on your shoulder blades as well as your spine. Inhale up. You should feel your stomach is like kind of pulling in. You can feel the stretch. So, try to keep your whole body engaged. And exhale round. You're going to hold. Now, here you have to be very careful and you have to give your focus. If you are thinking something, if you don't really follow the technique, here you will miss a very nice and a good stretch which you generally don't get to experience. So, try to keep your whole attention. From here, keep your knees slightly together. Okay. Now, focus from your shoulder. You're going to kind of round your shoulder and you're going to push your spine back. So, it's kind of elastic. You're pushing your spine back. You're going to feel the stretch here. Okay. Back and then forward. Inhale, round your shoulder, extend your shoulders again, push your spine. So, don't drop your hip down on the thigh, on your heel. The moment you drop your heels down, the stretch is just gone. So, from here, round, go back. 1, 2, 3, center. Once again, 1, 2, 3, center. Now, keep your knees slightly out. Okay, now we're going to try the same stretch. 1, take your tummy in. So, keep your pelvic region in so that you can round your spine here, so you can get more stretch. 1, 2, 3. So, here you are extending your shoulders, your tummy is slightly engaged. You can feel the stretch in your spine. Hold. 5, 4, 3, keep breathing. 2, almost there. 1, center. Take your hands ahead, one step ahead. Keep your knee together. Okay, keep your palm outside. So, where we started, it was here. Now, we have taken like one palm ahead and then to the side. Here, try to see, now the posture is where my spine, hip is out, right? The moment you want to get into the posture, you are going to take your spine forward. See, from here, take your tummy forward, open up your chest. Focus on your thighs. Slowly try dropping your thigh down first. Slowly curving your spine, drop your thighs down and slowly drop your chest down. Alright, we are going to try the same thing in the same way opposite. First, you lift your chest up and focus on your thighs. Push your spine back. Here, coming back to a straight line. Focus on dropping your thighs down. Curve and drop it down. This would need a little bit of flexibility. You figure out if you can do it right now. Otherwise, you can try this in the end once you are done with warm up. Okay. Now, get your both the hands on the floor. Open up your chest. Your elbows should be next to the chest, palm facing down. Now, from here, slowly look up. Slowly push your chest up till you reach your elbows. Okay. Try to keep your stomach slightly engaged. Inhale. Exhale. You can feel your spine right now. So, your lower body, just don't leave it like randomly. Try to hold it as if you are having a control over them. So, the moment you lose your body, relax, and the moment you hold it back, try to hold them back and stay. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Once again, up. Observe your stomach on the floor. So, this is how your half of the posture would be. where your body will be resting on the stomach. So keep your eyes closed, observe your spine and observe your stomach. Slowly drop it down. Now lift your thighs up. Keep your stomach engaged. So just that you don't have to bend your knee. Just lift your right leg up and left leg up. Look forward. So try to lift your body also up on your elbow. So don't try to lift your elbow or your palm up. You're going to balance here. Your thighs are off the mat. Your chest is slightly off the mat. So almost you are there on the stomach. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Completely relaxed. Drop your head down. Observe your spine. We're going to try the same thing one more time. You're going to lift your one leg, second leg. Your legs are off the mat. You can also lift your thighs up depending on your capacity. More. If you're here doesn't matter. Just like start with the basic and focus on the chest. Open up. Look forward. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop it down. This posture will help you to increase the flexibility along with strengthening them. Now slowly come back. Be in child posture. Drop your head down. Stay here for a while. Try to drop your whole body weight down. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Relax. This is a very relaxing series where you don't have to put in a lot of your strength. It's mostly your awareness. Whatever you're practicing right now, try to keep your mind on your body and your breathing. Try to figure out what sensation do you feel while you're practicing. This is the day one which is a proper base for your Dhanurasana. These are the basics. So the more you are good in your basics, you'll get better at your posture. So go slow, repeat the whole thing at least 2 to 3 times. Anyway, it's like a warm up. If you're doing any other regular workout also, you can add this. I'm sure you'll feel better, much better. If you have any doubts, please drop down in the comments and keep practicing and stay healthy. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.